Hey everyone, I'm Summer, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about building a life and a business that feels aligned, intentional, and emotionally sustainable. This is a part of my Teach Me Something series, conversations that help us understand ourselves better and also so that we can show up in a better way in every area of life. And today's topic is one we all experience, but very few of us are taught how to navigate our emotions, not to suppress them and not how to avoid them, but actually how to understand them and work with them. My guest today is Alaine Sonnenberg. She is a professional certified coach and she's an author of Emotions Empower. Alaine teaches authentic living and helps people to develop a deeper awareness of their emotional world, learning how to notice, to name, and to manage and truly understand what they're actually feeling inside. After years of navigating sadness and depression following her husband's Parkinson's diagnosis, she realized how little most of us are taught about emotions. And today, she helps other people move from confusion and overwhelm into clarity and emotional empowerment. Alaine, I want to start with something that sounds very simple, and actually, it sounds to me very, very profound. It did not sound that profound when you first said this to me, but naming the emotions. You teach people to notice and name the emotions and understand what they're feeling, right? So, why is this process so important, Alain? What changes when we actually put the word to what we are experiencing?
So first of all, thank you, Summer, for having me here.
My
Um,
pleasure.
I'm excited to be here. So when we notice what emotion we're in, we're able to better understand where we want to go, what mood we want to be in, rather than just trying to find
Hmm.
what emotion we're in. So if we're aware, then it's helpful to know that okay, yeah, I'm feeling a little sad today. And maybe if I could choose a different emotion rather than sadness, I could choose contentment instead and
Hmm.
focus on that emotion rather than staying stuck in sadness like I was when
Hmm.
yeah.
So the awareness piece feels like the foundation of everything. And did you say something about changing the emotion? Instead of feeling sad, shift your emotion to something else by
Right.
naming
To
them.
have, yes, have the ability to um, change and the agility to change the emotions. Once we are more aware of the emotion that we're actually in
Hmm.
and would like to change, and once we understand that emotions um, make a difference,
Hmm.
then it becomes uh, not such a chore. And we
Hmm.
can we're more able to shift and flex rather than staying stuck where we
Hmm.
are. Hmm.
Hmm. But for a lot of people, emotions feel very overwhelming. Like for some people, it's something, emotions are meant to be managed better or totally avoided. So, with your help, I would like to flip that perspective. With so many emotions, how can people actually use those emotions to
Hmm.
empower themselves instead of holding themselves back?
Hmm. So if you're stuck in denial, you'd rather not know emotions, well, then you probably won't get very far. You'll stay right where you're at. And if
Hmm.
you're comfortable with that, that's okay. But if not, um, once you start to understand that we all have emotions, not just each individual, but every single person does. And once we become a little bit more vulnerable,
Hmm.
rather than, if we once we become be more vulnerable, we're just more willing to open up
Hmm.
and be more curious about what the emotion is,
Hmm.
and it helps us that way. Mhm.
So, seeing emotions as information instead of seeing them as obstacles. So
Right,
this is
right.
how I'm feeling. So what can I do better to change a bad feeling or to
Mhm.
to move into a better mood? So
Mhm.
there's one
Bec-
emotion that I want to move on in
mhm.
because I think it's often misunderstood, and you teach this a lot. Acceptance. Why is the emotion of acceptance so important? How does it help people move forward with it?
once we accept that something is what it is, then it helps us move forward. Acceptance, the story is it is so, even if I don't agree with it, even if I don't endorse it, or like it, it's just it is what it is. And if we can accept it, um, then the impulse is to move forward, to be
Mm,
more at peace, and not uh, struggling back and forth, kind of that back
mm,
and forth
mm,
thing. And then it helps us to stop resisting. We're just more open, more casual, more calm,
mm,
rather than just holding on tight. I guess it's a letting go, actually. Hmm.
mm.
Yeah,
Acceptance and letting go, they're somehow related, aren't they?
they really are. They are. And yeah, once we acknowledge, okay, if this is what it is,
Mm,
it helps us to still live with it,
mm,
like with my husband's disease. Yeah, but I don't have to stay sad. I can choose to be, curious,
mm,
content,
mm,
rather than, yes, my situation hasn't changed at all. It's just that my thinking and being more aware of our emotions helps
mm,
us move forward, move past
mm,
it a little bit more. Yeah. Hmm.
mm.
Yeah.
So let's not start thinking about emotions as something that we need to fix, but something to understand and process gradually. I think when we do
Right.
that, everything changes, right?
Yes, and it's a practice. It's the more you practice it, the easier acceptance becomes, or the more you notice it
Mm,
and move beyond. I'm still working on it, and I've been in emotions for studying them for a while, and I
mm,
still takes a little extra effort to
mm,
move past sometimes. But when I do become aware, it's like,
mm,
oh, and then I can move on a little faster. Hmm.
hmm. And your book, Emotions Empower,
Hmm.
what's the premise of the whole book? If you could speak about the book in about a few words.
Yeah, it's more of a mindset
Mm,
that rather than holding us back, the emotions, that like the sky can be the limit. We can choose dignity, to be
mm,
not proud of ourselves, but decide that I belong, and we can choose boldness, which helps move us forward, to courage. All these emotions help us move beyond
mm,
being stuck. Yeah.
mm. You
Mhm.
guys, if this resonated with you, go connect with Elaine. Her links are right below. First, let's ask her where she would like us to connect. Elaine, where would you like people to connect with you?
I'm on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn.
And you
Whatever's
have a lovely
whatever's best.
website.
I have a website. Yeah, you can email me, and I'd be happy to talk some more about emotions. Yeah, it's my passion. That's why I'm writing about emotions, and we'll just
Obviously.
keep learning together.
Hmm.
Right.
And
Mhm.
all the links are in the chat below, you guys. Explore Elaine's work and her book, Emotions Empower. There's a link to purchase the book in the description. And also, look at the classes that she does and look at her work, and she's changing lives of people. Elaine, is there anything that you're working on right now?
I'm working on the second book. I did
Oh,
52 emotions in the first book. I'm going to
mhm.
work on another 52 emotions. I got a question for you. How many emotions do you think there are?
A
There's,
dozen?
yeah, yeah. Well, there's over 200 emotions.
Oh my.
I know it's a lot. And until I started digging into it more,
Hmm.
I had no idea. But yeah, yeah. So there's
That's
a lot in
profound. I once worked with a coach who told me boredom is an emotion, and I never looked at it that way. Wow.
it. Hmm.
So, you guys, if you are enjoying these Teach Me Something conversations, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel and share it with somebody who could benefit from understanding their emotional world a little better. Because
Yeah.
once you understand your emotions, you start understanding yourself better and life will start clicking better for you. And
Exactly.
Alaine, thank you so much for being here as my guest today. I loved having you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Summer.
You guys, I'll see you in the next one.